Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Early Irish people were black with blue eyes, new documentary suggests. There's a new documentary that defies everything you may have thought about Irish people. In fact, the documentary titled The Burren, Heart of Stone claims the people who inhabited the land nearly 10,000 years ago were not white with blonde hair and blue eyes. Instead, Irish people were black with blue eyes, as first reported in Irish Times. Scientists in the documentary are using technology typically used in forensic criminal investigations to explore Ireland's past in surprising new details. What they claim to have found is that black Irish people inhabited the island along the coast of Barron as hunters for nearly 4,000 years before they were replaced by settled farmers, aka they were killed off by Whitey. They are believed to have gathered shellfish and hazelnuts as well as hunt wild boar in a region with a landscape of cliffs, caves, mountains, and more. Geneticist Dr. Laura Cassidy revealed that the people who moved into Ireland 4,000 years ago helped to establish the modern Irish gene pool as we know it today. And Dr. Cassidy isn't alone with her discovery. In 2018, geneticists at the University College London and the Natural History Museum said that Cheddarman, a Mesolithic skeleton found in a cave in 1903, had dark to black skin with blue eyes and curly hair, as reported in the Irish Post. Using DNA and bone powder from the skeleton's skull, scientists found that white Europeans evolved later than previously thought. We think ancient Irish populations would be similar to Cheddarman. Dr. Dan Bradley, a professor of genetics population at Trinity College Dublin, said, "The current very light skin we have in Ireland now is at the end point of thousands of years of surviving in a climate where there's very little sun. It's an adaptation to the need to synthesize vitamin D in the skin. It has taken thousands of years for it to become like it is today." The research also suggests that around 30 to 40,000 people were living on the island of Ireland during the era when darker skin was common. So basically, that's a little history for you. We know this. If you ever read the story of the graphing that the can't think of the man's name, grafted the white people, we are the creators of the white people. And then in return, they basically mainly killed most of us off, or they drove most of us to the mountains, the dark skinned people. This isn't surprising. Whites have taken everything from blacks. A lot of stuff they took from us, from the Egyptians mainly, and they made it their own. Whites used to live in caves, and they used to mimic what blacks were doing. And they took it once they were able to comprehend how to do this and do that. And plus, we taught them how to hunt. We taught them how to farm. We taught them how to do all these things. But yet, we're bad people. We're the bad guys because they put us in what their system used to be, which is chaos and corruption and disrespect. And they don't want to own up to it, which is understandable because they don't want to be seen in bad light. White people have to have affirmation, and they have to be loved. They have to be coddled. They can't take when there's pressure on them or things to do, or they're being looked at as the bad person. It is what it is. But if you don't believe me, go read your history. And I mean the real history, not the doctored history by the Greeks and the Romans. I mean the real history of blacks. So it is what it is. You could believe what you want, but let me know in the comment section. Do you believe the findings that these scientists are talking about? And if you do, what's your opinion of it? Do you think this will make white see us in a better light? To me, hell no. But it is what it is. Let me know. Thank you for listening. We are out. Daisy.